make it a better place. It'll take creation, imagination. Try to draw outside the line.
Hi, I'm Jeannie, and today we're going to make this cute little box. I call it my little bookshelf or storage shelf. And you can pull out the little drawers and you can fill them up with different things, candies or paper clips. And so just to get right to that, we're going to go ahead and start. I went ahead and pre-cut some items for you. You're going to need a sheet of paper that measures 8 inches by 12 inches. And then you're going to need 4 pieces that are cut at 5 and 13/16 by 5 and 13/16. We also need 4 designer series paper cut at 1 3/4 by 1 3/4. 4 brads. You'll need sticky tape or Snell, bone folder, a piercing tool, and whatever else you're going to think you're going to need to decorate your box with. Okay, we're going to go ahead and score the big piece. And on the short side with the 8 inch at the top, we're going to score at 2. Let's get my paper in there, right? I'm going to score at 2 inches. And we're going to score at 6 inches. Then you're going to turn the paper so that you have the 12 inches up at the top. You're going to score at 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. Okay, now we're done with this scoreboard, so we're just going to get it out of the way. Now we're going to bring in the trimmer. And I usually cut with mine backwards, but it's going to throw me off if I don't turn it around. Okay, so today we're going to make sure you get your cutting blade out of the way because you're only going to want to use the scoring blade. Okay, now we're going to do this for all 4 sheets. We're going to score at 1. Oop, and I'm in the wrong spot. We're scoring at 1 and 15/16. So hopefully you can see that. And you're going to do this on all 4 sides. And you're going to also do that on the other 3 cardstock as well. Okay, when you're done with that, you're done with the trimmer, so you can get that out of the way. Now, go ahead and fold all your score lines. Okay, once you have all your score lines folded, There's going to be a few things that you need to cut. And the first thing that we're going to cut on here is we're going to cut all the way up to this first score line on all of our other scores. And we're going to do that on both sides. Go straight up. I can hold on to the paper. Straight up. And like I said, just do this all the way down on both sides. Okay, now when that's done on this middle piece here, or I say middle, just think of the box as 1/2, 2/2. Okay, so it's going to be the first and then the fifth. I mean the first, the second, and then the fifth. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So first and fifth on both sides. You're going to want to just go ahead and kind of notch it on both sides. And then take about a 1/2 inch off. Okay, and you're going to do that over here as well. And then you're going to do the exact same thing on this side. Same ones, 1 and 5. Or, I did it again, folks. 2 and 5. For the smaller pieces of cardstock, which will become our drawers, you're going to cut the first square. You're going to cut the inside line between the first and the second one up to the middle, and then you're going to notch that piece out, and then you're going to cut about a 1/2 inch off the side. Okay, then you're going to rotate all the way around and do the same thing on all 4 corners. Cut straight up, notch it out, and you can even notch this other side if you would like, which I may go back and do. Then we're going to turn it around. Hopefully y'all can see that, and I'm staying in the camera. Okay, and then your last one. Sometimes I don't want to cooperate. Okay, so as you can see, it's the corners all the way around that we've done. And just do that for all of your other pieces. Let's go ahead and take one of our pieces here, and we're gonna say that this is going to be the front of our box. So you're gonna want to do this on all of your boxes. Okay, we're going to take the little 1/2 inch circle punch. You're going to kind of line that up so that you're in the middle of this square. You're going to cut a notch. Okay, now what I did is I just laid the other boxes on there so that they're lined up. And then cut. That way my notches are all the same. Okay, once you get your notches cut out, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to use some Snell and adhere our fronts of the drawers. line that up. And we're going to have to recut the notch out. I guess technically you could have already put them on and then done it. But I like to do everything backwards and difficult as usual. But at least I remembered to put these on before we assembled the drawers, because then it really would have been harder. Okay, once you get your fronts glued on, you're going to have to go back and then just notch the little piece of paper, the DSP, out of the way. Again, you could have adhered them and then notched it. I'm just backwards. Okay, and then we're done with the hole punch, so we will not need that again. The next thing that I did was I'm using the Candy Dot brad bases. Okay, so we're going to bring in the piercing mat, the piercing tool, and I just kind of eyeballed, let's see, like you kind of want that to be in the center of the hole you punched. Okay, now I'm just going to line up the boxes again and go through each of the boxes. Okay, now we're done with that. We are going to go ahead, put the brad in. You're only going to want to put the brad, hopefully y'all can see this. I don't need that anymore either. Part way. You want to be able to leave this like a handle of a drawer so that you can reach and pull it out. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and fold that over. Now, this is what I did, and you can secure it really any way. One of the others I made, I used Stampin' Dimensionals. I put those actually behind the brad on the front to hold it away from the base, but this particular one, because the brad is smaller, it didn't work. We're just going to put a piece of washi tape right over, and that keeps the brad from being pushed through. Okay, now with all of the boxes done, we have the fronts on and we have the handles on, we are ready to assemble both the boxes and the shelf itself. Okay, now we are ready to assemble all of our boxes and shelf. Let's see, we will start with the boxes. We're going to put a piece of sticky strip real close up to the fold, where the fold is at. And then we're going to put one more below. Just repeat on every tab on all 4 boxes. And then I will be right back. Okay, once you have the sticky strip down, I always take my bone folder and then I just run it over the sticky tape first before I peel the backing off. To me, that kind of makes this peel up a little bit easier. Now that one's going to be not as friendly. Maybe I just didn't do it enough. There we go. And we're just going to get these off. Just peel all 4 of them off at one time, if I can get them. Now, real simple. You're just going to fold the tab side in. You're going to bring the edge of the box up. Tab side in. You might want to kind of push that one through just a little. Okay, and there's your box. You're going to repeat and do the same for all 4 drawers. Okay, once you have all 4 of your little drawers made, let me check mine. I didn't have on any of mine, but sometimes the little flap on the inside here, if you can see, isn't quite notched enough, and you can see it from the front. If it is, all you gotta do is just take your scissors, trim it off. Not a big deal. This one is a little close right here. I can kind of see it from this angle. So all we're gonna do, just put your scissors in and just cut it off. It's not a big deal. Okay, so now those are done. Now we're going to start assembling the bookshelf. Now this very center, boy, those little things are everywhere. Okay, this very center piece here is going to fold together, and then these will come around and fold to make the inside. So on one side, just pick a side, it doesn't matter which side, we're going to add sticky tape. We're going to put 2 strips kind of all the way across. Got one here, and then we're going to stick one up here. Okay. Let's get this down. Okay, let's get this up now. Okay, so now we're just going to fold this in half. Okay, run your score over it to kind of get that stuck. Okay, now this is what we're going to do next. Okay, this will get sticky tape. Okay, this will come up. This is also going to have sticky tape, both on the outside. So we're going to flip over. It's kind of a little difficult now that we folded that, but you'll see in just a sec. Okay, let's put our tape. And it doesn't have to be real close up there. Okay, we're just going to go ahead and do both sides here. Okay, then we're going to flip those up. One there. And we're going to go ahead and add one over here. Okay, we're going to do the same thing on this side. Okay, yeah, we're done with sticky strip. Okay. Now, you saw me fold this, put the sticky strip, we folded in the center. Okay. The 2 tabs that are in the center now get a piece of sticky tape. Then you have these 2 that are facing each other. They're also going to get sticky tape. Okay, now to assemble this, and let's go ahead and do all of our sticky lines. Sticky tape, I mean sticky lines. Okay. All right. We are going to start by removing one of the side pieces. Okay. Let's lay this out first. Okay. I flipped the box over so that the sticky tape is down now after I pulled one off. Okay, this is the center. This is the piece that's going, the one that's where the double folded piece is in the middle. You're going to take that, this is the top, this is the middle of the shelf. You want that middle of the shelf piece to come and be stuck. Okay, let's go ahead and do it on this side. Remove that and bring this piece up and stick. Okay, we can go ahead and do the bottom as well, or the second piece, however you want to do that. Okay. All right, now we get to remove the sticky strips on the other pieces. Must be difficult because it's not laying down. These papers are everywhere. Okay, now we're just going to bring this piece over, and there you go. Okay, do the same for the other sides. Okay, we got all our sides folded in, and now you're ready to just put your little drawers in. And there you have it. Okay, now in these I did add, let's see, what are we going to want to do here? Do we want bling or a candy brad? Let's go ahead and do the sparkle. Let's put some bling on there to finish it up. And the larger of the rhinestones works great. Right in the centers. I can't see that well. I don't know if I'm getting them on there great for you, but pretty good. Okay, now we can take some ribbon if you want to give it as a gift or something. And this is the organza, the white, was for white organza. Oh, that one's crooked. Okay. That one versus that one. There you have it. I would love to see y'all make some and send me some images